Assalamu alaikum dear students. So as we left at the previous lecture at the small intestine, so in this lecture we are going to resume our lecture. As I discussed in the previous lecture, that small intestine help in the absorption of essential nutrients from the food. Okay, so it is basically the longest part of digestive system, which and is 6 to 7 meter long in human. Okay, because of its length, it is the largest part or longest part. So there are three regions of this small intestine, which is duodenum, jejunum and ileum. Okay, the main site of digestion, completion and nutrient absorption. As I discussed in the previous lecture, that nutrient absorption basically takes place in the small intestine. Okay, so in the previous lecture I used a name which was villi. Villi, singular villus. Okay, these are tiny finger like projection. They look basically like this, finger like projections. Okay, finger like projections like that line the inner wall of the small intestine, mainly jejunum and ileum. Each villus is about 0.5 to 1.5 mm. Okay, millimeter. So there are millions of villi covering the intestinal lining. Millions of. Okay, millions of these finger-like projections combine to make 6 to 7 meter long small intestine. Okay. Each villus is further covered by even smaller projections called microvilli. There are microvilli too. This is villi, and in villi there are microvilli too. Okay, small. Microvilli is further covered with even smaller projection called microvilli, forming what's called brush border. Okay, it forms a brush border structure. Structure of the villus. It consists of epithelial cell, columnar cells, outer covering, absorb nutrients. Microvilli does increase the surface area and further. Lacteal are central lymphatic vessel that absorb the fats. फैट्स कौन से होते हैं इसमें? बेसिकली फैटी एसिड्स एंड ग्लाइसरॉल as chylomicrons. Chylomicron is a type of fats. Okay, blood capillary network is also present, which absorb the sugar, amino acids, water, minerals and vitamins. There are also goblet cells. Goblet cells are the cells which secrete mucus too for the lubrication and protection purpose of this villi or small intestine. Okay, so the next portion is why villi are important. Their main function is to increase the surface area for absorption, as there are many folding present in this form, and it is about 5 to 6 meters long. Therefore it increases the surface area for absorption. Combined with microvilli, they increases the intestinal surface area to about 30 to 40 square meters, roughly the size of a tennis court. You can imagine it by comparing it with the tennis court, that how long the tennis court is. More surface area, more effective and faster absorption. Rich blood supply ensures the absorbed nutrients are quickly carried away, maintaining a concentration gradient that keeps the absorption effect. Okay, so this was the lecture today. In the next lecture we are going to discuss the